And the Blue Hens will kick it off to get us underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And, David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Now, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man cover.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. We'll have less than favorable field position here. So Delaware's offense taking the field for a chance. We have to see them today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down. Brown will throw it. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The give out of the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Hauls it in. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Blue Hens come to the line with a new set of downs. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking at a 2nd and short now. Wants to go up top. They'll run the screen. And good blocking in space out there to give them enough room to pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Well, you just sort of felt like this defense had to do something to get this quarterback out of a rhythm, right? He's been picking them apart all drive long, and finally they come up with a sack.
And the Blue Hens with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Working that left side now. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Blue Hens are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Brown wants to pass. With the catch, it's Tyree. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Off play action on first down. Unloads to the right. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Rush is on him. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Got it set up on the outside. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Duggar. He's got him in the flat. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. To the air on first down. It's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Line getting set on second down. They'll try the left side. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On third down, he drops to throw. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Got it in stride at the 15. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. They got the explosive play now to finish the deal. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. No, he got loose. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Got it behind the line. It's James. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Setting up the screen. And they'll get enough for the first down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. Looking for the score. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it has gone final in the ACC, a matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Pittsburgh was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen in the Steel City over the years. A win, yes, but this one lacked style points. One team will rise in the ACC standings while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Brown will throw it. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Catch in the middle. It's Otten. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Let's see if they 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield. It's Ellison. There he goes. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
This is a good example of spacing in the passing game. You get the ball to your receiver quickly and just give him a little bit of space so that he has the ability to turn around and make a guy miss, and then go get extra yards.
Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man on the outside. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Pressure coming. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Complete to the left. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Wants to throw. It's Duggar. Going for it all. Makes the catch and gets the score.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. The throw to the outside is complete. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. He's got it on the right. And the Blue Hens brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Snags it over the middle. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the first down. The Blue Hens will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. To the air, it's Duggar. Looking deep down the right side. Hauls it in down the sideline. Finds the finish line for the touchdown. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC quarter. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Brown. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Creates a little room. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Makes it past the marker. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Brown wants to pass. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Fires to the big fella. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Blue Hens will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Looking to throw on first down. Back open in the middle. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They bring the punter onto the field now. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. And the returner will be dragged down. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Running back searching for a hole. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Brown will throw it. Fires to the middle. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck.
Just about set to get this second half underway. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come at 2nd and 12. The sure hands, it's Tyree. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He's going to take off. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. They'll give it to the back. Slithers into space. Breaks into the open. An explosive run, and he gets it all the way up to the 50-yard line before going out of bounds. Caught in the backfield, it's Kelly.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball...
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Brown wants to pass. Grabs it in the middle. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29.
And that's a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
The offense with a big opportunity in the red zone.
Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll keep it himself. Oh, what a move. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
Now with a red zone opportunity.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Big fella moving. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A very productive play on 1st down has now set us up with this 2nd and goal. Looking for a pass to the end zone to the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. If this defense can come up with a stop here, they will take a giant step toward winning this game. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. 4th and goal from the 4, and look at this. The offense still on the field. They'll go for it. Here's the snap, looking to throw. They brought the heat, and they get him on the ground, and a 4th down sack stops this drive cold.
Man, that stings. You go all the way down the field, you get a 4th and goal situation, and the offense comes up small. The defense gets the sack. No points for you.
Now this offense is back on the field. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Looking to throw, it's Duggar. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. From the gun, running back on the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And here comes the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Feels the punt and try to pick up some yards. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Gets the back moving. Back to pass on 2nd down. Swings it out to the flat. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And, man, this offense just searching for some way to climb back and get back into this game. They're down by 1,000, and it's not looking good. And you can't even protect your quarterback on 3rd down. Like, everything going the other direction.
Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Keeps it on the draw. Nice move to pick up yardage.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Might as well give it to him again. Makes a man miss. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Motion from the wideout. They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Here's the pressure. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up fourth down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. This one will be a 43-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. The field goal is no good. And after the miss, fellas, still sitting on an 18-point lead.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a miss and a missed opportunity.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right? Having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And that's a first down.
No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through three. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So first down will open up the final period. Brown will throw it. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Turns it on down the left side. Lean for the wire. Touchdown. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Arizona State was like a 65-man mute button. They went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Sun Devils team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. Each week in college football,
turning it on. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
First down for the offense.
The run from the shotgun. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Lost to fire on second down. They're working that left side. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. And the Blue Hens will snap it on 1st and 10. Brown wants to pass. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Oh, it's out! And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Well, they were trying to go RPO. The quarterback decided not to hand it off, and the pass rush just swallowed it up. They got to him so quickly, knocked the ball out, and jumped on it.
So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. On the move at the 30. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Offenses nowadays know one speed. Be aggressive. Go after it. Even if you got a lead, you see a lot of offenses do this and take shots and keep making big plays down the field. I like it. Keep it up.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll power it inside with the fullback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He splits the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. Then they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. They'll run the option. The pitch. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Caught in the backfield, it's James. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Duggar. Sets up the screen. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
And 1st down for the offense.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They want that clock to run. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A pretty short drive there, covering 38 yards. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. He leaves it with his back. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Brown will throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Kelly. At the 45 on his way. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Red pass, it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Blue Hens are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Makes the grab. It's Kelly. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Running into the open space. And he's wrestled to the ground. And the Blue Hens have moved it inside the 20. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Now he's going to break the pocket. Oh, he's got some space. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Blue Hens have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now, trying to rumble in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.